Self-care? Guys that engage in self-care are a bunch of friggin' A decade ago, that probably would have been my response to the self-care question. Me, my background, I grew up in a trailer park in West Texas around men that worked on the oil rigs. After college, I went into the United States Marine Corps. The guys I looked up to, they didn't bitch, they didn't complain, and they sure as hell didn't need a manicure to go out there and make things happen. And to be completely transparent, the word itself, self-care, seems to imply selfishness, self-righteousness, and a focus in on the frivolous, the non-important. All that being said, my opinion on self-care has actually evolved over the last decade. What am I talking about? Find out, gents, in today's video. Now, to start things off, I'm going to share a self-care routine with you, and I want your honest opinion of it down in the comments. So you wake up at 8 a.m., use the bathroom, and you go actually back to bed. In bed, you have breakfast served to you, and you do some work and reading for the next 3 hours, again, just hanging out in your bed. Now, at 11 a.m., you get out of bed and you go to the bathroom. You're going to spend about an hour here taking a bath, showering, taking care of all the essential business, and then you're going to go for a nice walk. Take a drink with you, just whatever you want. And for an hour, you're going to go out strolling. Then you're going to come back and hey, it's mealtime. Now at 1 p.m., you're having a really nice meal with family, friends, and even guests who are coming in. You're just engaging, catching up with people. 2.5 hours. This meal is going on. Multiple servings. You're going to have dessert. You're going to maybe have a drink afterwards. Just catching up, having a really nice time. Now at 3:30, you got some options. Maybe you want to go get some work done around the house. You want to maybe head into your study and do some more reading, do a little bit of work to be able to catch up, get started for the day. Or maybe, hey, you want to spend time with your partner, with your wife, and you, I don't know, play a game of backgammon. Now at 5 p.m., you take your siesta, aka your nap, for about an hour, hour and a half. And then at 6:30, you're back in the bathroom. Go ahead and shower, clean up again, and you are dressed and down for dinner at 8 p.m. Now with dinner, similar to lunch, you've got some guests over. This is when you're starting to entertain, you're engaging, because the meal's important, but just as important is the conversation. You're starting to talk a little bit of business, things go on, and if it's a great conversation, it will go well past 11. At about midnight, though, you say good night to your guests, and you go ahead and head back in your study, get about an hour's worth of work done before retiring for the night. So what do you think? Pretty interesting routine there, right? A lot of self-care throughout that day. I mean, if you add it up in a 24-hour period, this guy spends a lot of time sleeping, napping, grooming, spending time with friends, going on walks, eating. In fact, from what I just described, you could argue this is the selfish routine of a millennial living at home, indulging in all this self-care. So what if I were to tell you that was the actual routine of Sir Winston Churchill? Yeah, that same Winston Churchill who won the Nobel Prize for Literature and led England through its darkest hour. And the interesting thing, he's not an anomaly when it comes to men who have shaped the world. Just look at Mahatma Gandhi's daily routine from 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. About half that time is spent in what you could call self-care. He's going for walks. He's eating meals. He's taking time to groom himself. He actually is just simply spending time working on things that he finds self-fulfilling. Now, of course, work has to get done. But my point here, to show you these routines of these two men who have transformed the world, yet seem to spend half their time focusing in on themselves, making themselves better, taking care of their basic needs, is that self-care does have a place. I know for me, one of the issues I had with people using self-care, talking about it, pushing it, is they were coming off as self-righteous, like they had discovered something and that you need to understand this, and if you don't, you're wrong, and if you're not, doing what they say you need to do, that yeah, you're somehow inferior and that they are at a higher level. So nowadays, when I see the word self-care, I reframe it more to be about self-improvement. For me, that has a much more positive connotation. Self-care, maybe I'll never fully shake that. I just don't like the word. But when it comes down to it, you think about self-improvement, improving your self-consciousness, your understanding of who you are and what you want to go after in your life. That's a very important concept that many people can improve, can work on, should spend time every single day. If you consider that self-care, that's a great thing. Improving your consciousness of just what do you want to get out of this one life. Improving your self-confidence. That is you understanding what you're capable of, what you can do in this life, what you're good at, and then working on that. These are great things. So for me, when I reframe it as self-improvement, I find that it's much more palatable and for me fits into kind of my directions and where I want to go. All right, Jen, so I know you got an opinion. I want to hear from you down in the comments. What do you think about self-care? Let me know. And gents, if you're looking to get started with a little bit of self-care, one of the easiest things you can do is stop using products that aren't good for your body. Seriously, antiperspirants that contain aluminum that blocks up your pores, shaving creams that have butane that dries out your skin, and irritants to cover up the smell. And even basic hand soap, which is great for the hands, but not great for the face where the skin's a lot thinner. Gents, if you're looking for a grooming company that uses natural and organic ingredients, you need to check out Vitaman. Gents, this is my company. I stand behind every product we sell with a 100% satisfaction money-back guarantee. If you don't like the product, if it irritates your skin at all, let us know. We'll get you your money back. Gents, I can say all that because I use our products. I believe in our products, and I know they're the best on the market when it comes down to a deodorant that doesn't have any harmful chemicals in it, and you can put on your armpits and you're not going to get any type of irritation, and it's going to keep you smelling good all day. Or a shaving cream that does what a shaving cream should, provide lubrication on the face and not have any irritants which are going to irritate your face. And a face and body cleanser, which is gentler on your face. You can use it on your body and you're not going to be itching throughout the day because it's not going to rob your body of all the oils that it actually needs to be able to maintain the moisture and not dry out. Gents, we've got hair products, we've got anti-aging products. Go check out what we've got over at Vitaman. Down in the description of today's video, I'm putting an amazing deal. It's the best deal you are going to find out there. It's not going to be around forever. Seriously, go check it out. And I'm doing this because I want you to be able to try the products and see how good they are for yourself. Made in Australia, my partner Claire Castles has been running this company since 1999, focused in on men and giving them the best products in the world. Gents, check us out. Use that link down in the description to get the best deal on the web. So what video to watch next? How about the killer morning routine? Seriously, if you enjoy our videos, if you haven't seen this one, you are in for a treat. There's so many Easter eggs. We had a lot of fun with this video. If you've never seen the movie American Psycho, you may not fully get it, but it's an iconic morning routine, and it's a cool one. Go check it out, guys. The video is right here.